Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Wednesday, April the 24th. My name is Judge Esparza. We have some reading hearings scheduled for this afternoon. We do not have a court reporter. If you're requesting a court reporter, your case will be reset. Not hearing any objections, we will proceed. The first case I'm going to call is C1799-24-E, State of Texas versus Raquel Cruz. You speak English, Raquel? She is Spanish speaking. Mr. Munoz, Jorge Munoz, this is your motion. I ask that you go slowly, sir, so that the interpreter can translate everything properly to her. I'm not sure if you're aware, but she does have an ICE hold, Mr. Munoz.
She does, Judge. And at this point, what I'm asking the court, she's been in custody since April the 9th for approximately 15 days. This is a state jail, POCS. Her current bond is set at $25,000. As the court's aware, in order for her to post that bond, she would have to post the entire amount. I'm asking the court to reduce her bond to a $500 cash surety bond. And that way, if she chooses to post her bond, she can be released to immigration custody.
Who's here for the state?
Kelsey Cantu.
Cantu?
Yes, Judge. Good afternoon. Kelsey Cantu for the state. Due to the defendant's ICE hold in this case, the state is not in agreement to a bond reduction.
And again, Judge,
I
it's a state jail.
was looking at the complaint and it says October 7th, 2023, but yet she's only been in custody for 14 days. Did they not arrest her at that time when she was?
I don't know what the delay in the dates are, Judge.
I wonder if that's just a typo.
It's possible. I know that the bond seems fairly excessive for a state jail felony, $25,000. And so regardless of what amount the court sets the bond at, in order for her to post the bond, she'll have to pay 100% of it.
Yeah. You understand the state's position and concern that if she does post bond, even 100%, she'll be released to ICE and there's a possibility she'll be deported.
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
Raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You need to answer. You can put your hand down. Put your hand down. State your name. What's alto? How old are you? Where were you born? Family here in Hidalgo County?
She has 2 kids.
Reduce the bond to $2,000 cash surety.
Thank you, Judge.
If you make bond, you need to stay in contact with your attorney. Do you understand that? That's just to get you out of jail. You're still gonna have to show up at the courthouse and let her date to take care of this case. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Thank
May I be excused,
you,
Judge?
Mr. Munoz.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you. Next case we're gonna call, did Sergio make it out here, Munoz? I don't see that. Okay. C1801-24-I, State of Texas versus Shania Fisher. Is that pronounce that correctly, Shania?
Yes, Your Honor.
You speak English, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Reggie, are you on the screen? There you are.
Yes, Judge.
This is your motion. You may proceed.
It is, Judge. Thank you. So Ms. Fisher is from out of state. She is from Oklahoma. She was here on a trip of sorts, I guess. When this arrest happened, her car has been impounded, and she was with her dog, which was been taken to animal control. And my understanding is that there was no consent to search given. So there will be an issue, Judge, with litigating this matter. With regard to her bondage, she is not from here, but she has been in jail since her arrest. She doesn't know what the state of her residence is and her vehicle, and whether it was even properly, all of this was properly done procedurally, Your Honor. And she was able to get some money from a friend through Cash App at one point. Has access to any more funds in that vein, in that regard, but I don't think she does, Your Honor. This right now is a POCS state jail felony with a $15,000 bond and a misdemeanor POM $2,500 bond. So right now, Judge, she has a total of $17,500 for 2 possessions. I'm respectfully requesting that Your Honor consider lowering the bond to an amount that either she can make or allow her out on her own cognizance as a promise to appear future settings.
Ms. Richardson, your motion doesn't include the POM, but I just noticed that the complaint has been filed on the POM, so I don't have jurisdiction over that. We're just looking at the POCS. What's the state's position on the POCS?
Judge, we can agree to a $5,000 PR bond on the felony.
Ms. Fisher, raise your right hand, please. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Absolutely.
State your name, please.
WRIT, Fisher.
Where do you currently reside, Ms. Fisher?
I came out here to
Where do you currently reside?
in Oklahoma.
You have family here in Hidalgo County?
No,
You understand? If you make bond, you're gonna have to come back to take care of this case at the courthouse. It's just to get you out of jail. It doesn't take away the case
yes, sir.
or the charges.
Yes, sir.
If you do not show up at a later time as you're required, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. And if you stop somewhere without warrant, you will be arrested and brought back to Hidalgo County. Do you understand that?
Yes, I actually have a place in Far where I plan to stay. I was coming here to stay to begin with anyway.
Okay. Then I'm gonna follow the agreement. You're in agreement with the bond reduction, Brenda?
Yes, Your Honor.
$5,000 PR bond. I'm gonna order random UAs through probation. Probation's gonna contact you, ma'am, to show up and get drug tested. If you don't show up, you're gonna have a hearing and see why you shouldn't be put back in jail. If you show up and you're positive for drugs or alcohol, you're gonna end up back in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stay in contact with your attorney when you get out of here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All
And
right.
also, Judge,
Good luck to
I'm
you.
sorry, and Judge, if I may, just so she understands what the court pronounced about the misdemeanor, that now that it has been filed, it will be given a court, and so that bond is still in place, the $2,500 bond. So she understands that.
So you'll get out on this charge, or you'll be able to get out on this charge. Your attorney will need to set up a court date with the county court of law to try and get a bond for that misdemeanor case. I don't know if it'll be this week. I don't know when. You need to talk to your attorney. She'll visit with you later to tell you what the date is.
So I'm gonna have to stay in jail.
That's correct.
If you can't make
All
the
right.
$2,500 bond, correct?
Or you could post the bond for the misdemeanor, which is $2,500, Reggie?
Yes, it's $2,500, so she
Which-
would need a couple $100 to secure that.
To post that bond. So if you can do that, then you can be able to get out.
So you're gonna PR bond me on the big one?
Felony.
150 will give me a.
Or whatever bondsman charges you. They may charge you more since you're from out of state. I don't know. Okay? You can work that out with them. Good luck to you, ma'am. Merci.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next case I'm gonna call is C1104-24-I, State of Texas versus Christian Garcia. Christian, you speak English? Mr. Garcia is present. Lucia Regalado This is your motion. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Your Honor, we have this writ pending before the court. Mr. Garcia has an unauthorized use state jail felony pending. The bond is currently set at 20,000 cash or surety. He also has a Class A misdemeanor possession of a controlled substance, which is set at 5,000 cash or surety. Mr. Garcia, Judge, before his arrest a couple weeks ago, he was gainfully employed full-time at My Choice Worker. He earns about $10.50 an hour. In speaking about his resources, he is also a U.S. citizen. In speaking about his resources, he has indicated to me he can come up with about $800 total. So I'm asking respectfully that the court set his bond at 5,000 cash or surety on the state jail felony and at a 5,000 PR bond on the misdemeanor, assuming that it hasn't been filed yet. I don't believe it had the last time I checked.
It had, actually, the complaint has been filed on the misdemeanor possession charge. It's CR 24-01748-B.
Thank you, Your
So
Honor.
we're just looking at the felony case. State?
Judge, the state is respectfully opposed to a bond reduction. The defendant has an extensive criminal history, and he was out on bond for a misdemeanor drug offense when he picked up this new charge.
Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sir.
Speak louder, please.
Sir.
Put your hand down. State your name. Louder. You speak louder, I'm gonna sit you back down and we'll start over when everybody's done. You understand?
Sir.
Where do you live, Christian? What city do you live in?
Mission
How long have you lived in Mission?
all my life.
Where were you born? You make bond, I'm gonna order random UAs through probation. Same thing I told the other individuals, probation will contact you, you show up. If you don't show up, you're gonna end up back in jail. If you show up and you're positive for drugs or alcohol, you're gonna end up back in jail. Do you understand? Bond will be reduced to $8,000 cash surety on the unauthorized use of a vehicle charge. Anything else?
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes. Same thing with the other individuals, the misdemeanor charge. I don't have any jurisdiction over it. Your attorney's gonna have to get a court date from that county court of law to see if they'll reduce your bond, or unless you can post a bond on that. It's set at $5,000.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Have a seat.
Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you. You too. Next case we're gonna call is C1554-24-E, State of Texas versus Mario Gonzalez Jr. Mr. Gonzalez, you speak English?
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez is present. Ruel Esquivel, are you there? There you are. This is your motion, sir. You may proceed.
Good afternoon, Judge. Excuse me, my throat's I'm a little under the weather. Judge, my client was arrested on March 25th on 5 different charges. 2 of them are misdemeanors that have received complaints. He has, on the 2 misdemeanors, he has 2 $5,000 bonds. And on the 3 pending felonies, presently, it's 3 Mandels. One of them has a 20,000, the other one has a 60,000, and the third one has 20,000. I believe Ms. Annalise and the state has agreed to reduce the one from 60,000 to 20,000. Judge, my client is indigent, and we're asking the court to consider reducing it to a reasonable amount. He is a U.S. citizen, and to my knowledge, he has no assaultive type of offenses. So we'd ask the court to consider reducing it to a reasonable amount. In addition, Judge, it appears that the state has filed a motion to revoke on a pending felony out of 2019. That is also a possession of a controlled substance. So before he bonds out, we'd have to go to that court to attempt to get some assistance on that one.
I see conviction from 2022, 2 years probation. What's the state's position?
Judge, in this case, the state can agree to a 20,000 cash surety on each of the felony charges. He did plead down a felony from a felony ag assault to a Class A assault back in 2022. And so we think 20,000 cash surety on each of the felonies is appropriate.
Is he still on probation on that the assault charge?
Judge, there's a case CR 1471-19I that appears the state filed a motion 4/17/2024. I was not able to open it up because I'm not the attorney of record, but it appears to be a motion to revoke.
Okay. Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name.
Mario Gonzalez Jr.,
How old are you, sir?
29.
What city do you currently live in?
I've been staying in Edinburgh.
Who you living with?
Friend I was just staying with. I don't really have anywhere to live.
Do you have family here in Hidalgo County?
They're in Westico. My mother and my sister. They have a full house. She has 3 kids.
Okay. Are you currently on probation?
I was on probation for possession, and I had 2 years finished on March for the assault. That's what my,
You're on probation right now?
yeah. For,
Yeah.
I was on 5 years probation for possession.
I'll go ahead and reduce the bond. $5,000 cash surety on each count. Random UAs through probation. If you get out, sir, actually, I mean, if you make bond on these charges, you still have to go before the court to address the motion to revoke. So might as well wait till see what happens there. When do you have a hearing for that? Oh, you're not on it though, right? Go ahead.
The state just filed 4/17. I don't believe the system has interviewed him to see if he needs an attorney on that.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's all I have, Judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon. Next case we're going to call is C1791-24-F, State of Texas versus Rambert Hernandez. To Villarreal, this is
Yes,
your
good
motion.
afternoon, Judge. Yes, Judge.
You speak
Spanish
English, you
speaker.
speak English, right? Yes, hold on
Spanish
just a
speaker.
minute, sir. Let me get the translator over there. Let me proceed, sir.
Your Honor, on this matter, I was gonna ask the court for a one-day reset. I just got a call about 30 minutes ago from the alleged victim on this case, Maria de Los Angeles Sanchez, who is the wife on this matter. She wanted to speak with me. I referred her over to the state. I spoke with Mr. Esquivel, OJ Esquivel, thinking he would be the prosecutor. She wanted to speak with the state, and I said, look, all I can do is refer you over there. If the court can reset us till tomorrow, if the court has session tomorrow, I can send Ms. Cantu her information that she left me. I believe that should help resolve the issue here of bond.
I don't have any problem with that. You want to do it tomorrow or Monday? You think she'll have
I'm
enough time
available.
from day?
Yes, I'm available tomorrow, Judge. She's willing and able to testify this afternoon, but I think it's best that you communicate directly with them, and I'll send Ms. Cantu her name and number, and I think we would have a recommendation tomorrow, Judge.
Okay, you have a problem with that?
No, Judge, we defer to the court in regards to the reset.
And we'll reset it till April the 25th, tomorrow, Thursday, at 2 p.m. We'll send out a Zoom link this afternoon, Mr. Villarreal.
Thank you. And Ms. Cantu, I'll forward that info to you. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Have a good afternoon.
Likewise.
Next case we're going to call is C1757-24-I, State of Texas versus Giovanni Moreno. Speak English, Mr. Moreno? Habla inglés? Spanish speaking, Ms. Mendoza. This is your motion.
That is correct. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Melisandra Mendoza on behalf of Mr. Moreno. Your Honor, we did file a writ of habeas corpus on behalf of Mr. Moreno. He has been incarcerated for approximately 11 days. His bond is currently set at $25,000 cash security. His charge is, the allegation is unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, Your Honor. Mr. Moreno does not have any hold. That is the only case that he has pending, Your Honor. I don't see any criminal history on his behalf. So we are respectfully requesting a PR bond in this case, Your Honor.
See,
Judge, the state can agree to a reduction to 15,000 cash surety. The defendant does not have a criminal history, but he's not from the area. He's from Houston.
Your Honor, I
raise your
believe.
right hand, sir. Oh, hang on just a minute. Raise your right hand,
Yes,
sir.
Your Honor.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. State your name.
Giovanni Moreno,
Where were you born, sir?
Seaford, Delaware. Seaford, Delaware.
He's a USC. I wasn't sure. I saw that on there, but I wasn't sure where he was born. Where do you currently live?
Monterrey.
You're a US citizen, correct?
Sí. Yes.
Do you have family here in Hidalgo County?
Aquí no.
You have family?
Houston. Es en Houston. I'm here.
If you make bonds, sir, I'm gonna ask that you not leave to Mexico. You can leave Hidalgo County, but I don't want you going out of the country. Do you understand that?
Sí.
And you will have to show up at a later time at the courthouse with your attorney to take care of these charges. Do you understand that? Understands? We'll go ahead and reduce the bond to $5,000 cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Defendant not to leave the country.
Yes, Your Honor. No.
You have contact information for him, Ms. Mendoza?
No, Your Honor, I don't have any phone numbers that were listed on the intake sheet.
You have a phone number, sir?
Your Honor, we have contact, I apologize. My client did give me the information to his wife. She does live in Mexico, and we have already made her aware that we are representing her husband, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so you've had contact with, all right, no problem.
Yes, that is correct.
Good luck to you, sir. Have a seat. Anything else?
Thank you, Your Honor. This concludes my business before this honorable court. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you.
Have yourself a fabulous afternoon, Your Honor. Thank you.
You too. Maggie, I didn't realize you had another case here. We're gonna call C1806-24-F, State of Texas versus Samantha Trevino.
Yes, Judge,
You
thank
speak
you.
English, Trevino?
Yes, sir.
She is present in the courtroom. She is English speaking. You may proceed.
Yes, Judge. On behalf of Ms. Trevino, she has a felony 3 possession of marijuana at 5,000. She has a POC that's a felony 3 also at 20,000, and she does have a VPO 15,000, I believe, and a felony 3 POM. She also has, Judge, just to be candid with the court, I understand that she has revocations on misdemeanor cases out of County Court 1, which is where I imagine any misdemeanor that she has now will fall. We can certainly address the revocations at that time, Your Honor. Those are both 22, they're 22 and 23, 2023 and 2022. Your Honor, the bonds on a set on the new arrests are totaling, I see 40,000. Your Honor, that she's obviously not had an issue appearing in court. She's had, prior cases. She's on some kind of supervision now. And so I'm asking, and I don't have an issue with her, again, providing the court with any information about her inability and her indigence. So I'm asking for the court to consider, given I will have to seek bond relief on her revocations, that Your Honor would consider $1,000 on each charge.
$1,000 cash surety?
Yes, Your Honor. Again, I'll have to seek relief on her revocations.
State?
Judge, the state, in regards to the violation of a protective order with 2 previous convictions, the felony 3, we can agree to a PR bond on that case. As for the other charges, we believe the bond is set appropriately and would be opposed to a bond reduction further.
And Your Honor, I respectfully, what that does is, and obviously we're in agreement on the PR bond on the BPO. It still puts her in a situation with the I think it's 5,000 and 15,000 is what that leaves. So it still leaves her with 20,000, Judge. And again, I don't have an issue with my client providing information pertinent to her inability.
Raise your right hand, ma'am. I swear to right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name. How old are you, Mr. Rego?
22.
Where were you born?
Born in McAllen, Texas.
What city do you currently live in?
Bishop.
Who do you live with?
With my mother and my little sister.
Your children?
No, sir.
Married?
No, sir.
You have a job?
Well, I had a job, but I'm pretty sure I lost it.
Where were you working?
I was working in Wonderful. It's like a company of like oranges and like grapefruit.
Package shed or something, or what?
I'm sorry?
Like a warehouse where you're packing?
Yes, sir.
Gonna follow the recommendation on the violation of the protective order and issue her a $5,000 PR bond.
Okay.
On the possession of marijuana charge. Bond will be set at $1,000 cash surety. On the POCS charge, bond will also be set at $1,000 cash surety. I'm gonna order random UAs through probation. You need to show up to probation if when they contact you to go get tested. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Drugs or alcohol, you come back dirty, you're gonna come back to jail. You understand? Stay in contact with your attorney if you make bond. You may not get out because she does have these. It looks like you have a motion revoked. They need to get before a judge on those court cases to see if he'll grant you a bond or not. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else, Reggie?
No, that's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Next case we're gonna call is C-1788-24-J, State of Texas versus Shaki or Shaki?
It says Stacy, Your Honor, like Stacy with an H.
Stacy Perez. Mr. You speak English, correct?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Johanna, this is your motion. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Vito Johanna on behalf of Ms. Stacy Perez, Your Honor. Your Honor, Ms. Perez was picked up for a second-degree possession charge. I'm not sure of the amount. I don't know if the state has that amount. I haven't provided that information yet. I don't think it was that much over the 4 gram
15
minimum.
grams.
15 grams.
15
okay.
grams.
So it's at the bottom end of that, I guess, of that scale there, Your Honor. She is currently on probation, Your Honor, for 2 other cases. However, she has reported pretty consistently. She has no issues before this. New charges have appeared. She's a nonviolent offender, Your Honor. For that reason, she currently has a $3,000 cash surety. We'd ask for a PR bond on her, Your Honor. In addition, there's some extenuating circumstances in this case. Her youngest child is graduating this May. So if she can't afford basically the bond right now, so this would be the only method for her to go ahead and get out and go ahead and attend that graduation, which is a once in a lifetime situation, Your Honor.
Shouldn't be out doing drugs. Won't be able to attend that graduation now. State,
The state is respectfully opposed to a bond reduction, Judge. The defendant is currently on deferred adjudication for human smuggling and drug charges out of the 93rd. And they are intending to file a motion to adjudicate guilt in that case.
That's correct, Your Honor. And I plan to address that. If she get released, I'll bring her back before the court so we can handle the bonds that we set on those adjudications when they are filed, Your Honor.
raise your right hand, man. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. State your name.
Shacey Pettis,
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 42,
Where were you born?
in Farmington, New Mexico,
What city do you currently live in?
Mission, Texas,
How long have you lived there?
for the last 3 years.
You rent, own?
I stay with my boyfriend.
You have a job?
No, I don't.
How many kids you have?
I have 4, Your Honor.
How old are they?
They're 21, 17, 18, and my baby's 8, and I have another baby that's 3.
Kids live with you?
I have no family here right now.
You wanted to go back to New Mexico to his graduation or what?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know, Vito, I think $3,000 bond seems pretty reasonable for second-degree felony.
I
Especially
understand,
on somebody two felony probation cases, and the state's indicating that they're gonna file the motion to revoke. I'm afraid if she gets out, goes back to New Mexico, we may not be able to get her back here.
I understand, Your Honor. She has reported consistently on the previous probations, Your Honor. She could have disappeared anytime during those as well. But she has reported. I think I've talked to her mother. Her mother's in New Mexico. She may be able to provide some sort of funding, but maybe not the 3,000. So we can get a PR bond. We just any reduction possible would be great.
Well, $3,000 bond would get you about $400 to get out, isn't it?
Right, about $300, somewhere around there.
Bond as is. If you get out on bond, I'm gonna order random UAs, well, and that you continue reporting to probation, ma'am. Soon, probation officer, has he spoken to you?
No.
If you get out, when was the last time you reported to probation?
Beginning of April, I believe.
Okay, you did, where did you report, here in Edinburgh?
Yes, sir.
If you get out, you need to continue reporting, let them know that you're out. As the state indicated, they are gonna be filing a motion to revoke or adjudicate on your cases. So they may issue another warrant for your arrest and you may end up back in jail. You understand that? Bond will remain the same, $3,000 cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have anything further? Excuse, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Joanna.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
The next case we're gonna call is C1810-24-C, State of Texas versus Sean. Where's Sean? How do you pronounce your last name, Sean? Roger? Okay. Mr. Munoz, this is your motion. You speak English, correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is English speaking? You may proceed, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the writ that we filed, Your Honor, on behalf of the defendant. The allegation is a failure to comply to register. The bond is currently set at $20,000, Your Honor. He is a citizen. He was gainfully employed at the time that this allegedly occurred. However, he hasn't been able, or anybody from the family hasn't been able to make bond at $20,000 at this point in time, since he has been in custody. So with that, Your Honor, we are asking if the court would consider reducing it to at least half.
Due to the nature of this charge and the defendant's criminal history out of state, specifically sexually assault-based offenses, the state is opposed to a bond reduction this time.
Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name, look nice and loud.
Sean Paul DeRosa,
How old are you, sir?
41,
Where were you born?
Los Angeles, California.
What city do you currently live in?
Mission, Texas.
How long have you lived here?
I lived here in Mission, Texas for the last, going on 4 years.
Rent, own,
I live with my father.
read in the complaint, you turned yourself into the sheriff, I mean.
I did.
Okay, all right. Are you on probation or parole right now?
Probation.
You are? Okay. Out of California or Oregon,
Out of Arizona, sir.
Arizona? How many years do you have left?
It is, out of the state of Arizona's statutes, it's a lifetime probation.
Probation or reporting?
Lifetime probation, Your Honor. I was, state contracted.
Okay.
Texas.
Do you, and you've been reporting?
Yes, I am. Consistently and honestly. Your Honor.
As a parole officer, anybody visited, do you hear it?
My probation officer, Sarah Cervantes, she had her assistant come in and talk to me right before court today.
If you make bond, sir, you need to stay in contact with your attorney. You need to notify where you're at, the authorities, you understand?
Absolutely.
Bond will be reduced to $5,000 cash surety. Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Maybe excuse.
Do not leave the county, you understand?
I absolutely understand.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all right. Thank you, Mr. Munoz.
Thank you.
Anybody's name I didn't call? Not everybody. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Cantu.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good afternoon.
You too, thank you.